So you've decided to start your very own construction company. Congratulations, way to go. I'm Derek and I'm going to be walking you through 5 things to do before you get started with your construction company. If you've already got started, these are 5 things that you should be doing if you haven't. All right, so 5 things to do before you start your construction company. The first one, you got to pick a name, right? What are you going to call your business? So you want to pick a customer-centric name. So think about the customer when you're picking your name. It's one thing to, most construction company business owners like yourself, they probably, they want a strong name, something that, speaks about outdoors or forestry or whatever. But think of the client that you're serving. Think of what are they going to resonate with. You want to pick a name for your customers. So just keep that in mind when you're picking a name. It should be clear, concise, something that makes sense, that does more than just sound good. It's also friendly and inviting, and gets across, your style of brand or service. And then ask people, what they think. Pick a few different names. Put a poll on social media. Polls are great. List your 3 names and just say, hey, started my company. These are the 3 names that I thought of. Which one do you like best? And this will help you in marketing because people are like, oh, hey, they're starting a company, and get some interested in it, as well as gives you feedback of from different people. Put it in Facebook groups, so it's not just like friends and family and people that know you. You want to have a broad audience to kind of get a bearing. Of course, pick the name that you think is best, but at least you get some feedback from the general public as to which names resonate the best. So number 2, choose your niche. So this is extremely important when you're going into business, and something that it takes some time to figure out, and you will improve your niche as you go along. You'll start to figure out who's your ideal client and what's the best service to offer, but take some time. Who are you going to serve? Are you going to do residential? Are you going to do commercial? Are you just going to do siding? Are you going to do renovations? A lot of guys starting out, they kind of want to do everything, and if it's work and they pay money, I'm going to do it, right? But you want to get clear on this, because all your marketing, your name, everything you do in your business should be focused towards your niche. You want to think about things like, what kind of clients you're going to serve, which industries, what's your location, what's your demographics, what age group, if it makes sense, and just all those little things about your niche to kind of get a good clarity around what your business is, who you serve, and how you provide that service. All right, moving on. Number 3. So get a logo, right? You need a logo. You don't want to have just something that you created. Most likely you're not very good at creating, designing computer graphics and stuff like that. So go to Fiverr, go to Freelancer. I like Freelancer. There's other places online. Drop, $20, $50, $60, whatever you want to spend, and generally you can get a pretty good logo. You want to, pick your colors and do a little bit of upfront work so that you have an idea for your logo. But you can use many services fairly cheaply that will give you a logo, and you can pick one, looks professional, and then you can start making marketing materials. Pretty simple, straightforward. Number 4, you want to start marketing. So even before you're ready to provide service, or if you're just starting thinking about starting your business, you want to start marketing early, because marketing and sales, there's a lag time, right? You don't just generally put out some advertisements or some marketing and go, hey, on social media, and all of a sudden you got a job the next day, right? Usually it takes a bit of time to get jobs, and you also want to front load your start date. So if you got work already lined up, great. But if you don't have any work, if you do get work, put it a couple weeks out, even a couple months out, depending on the clients and who it is. Get a deposit. But this sets up a few things. First of all, it's going to communicate to your clients that, hey, you're not just sitting around waiting for work. You have clients, you have work, you have things scheduled out. It also gets you in the habit of not just chasing work all the time, but actually scheduling it weeks or months in advance, so that you always have some runway and some buffer, that if sales take a dip or things get super busy, you're not, stressing out to find clients when you're either busy or maybe you're not busy and you need work right away. So start marketing. Social media is key. Just easy way to get out there. And then of course your network, your friends, your family, professional connections, other people you've worked with, other contractors. Just get the word out and start, making some calls, sending messages, whatever you got to do to get some marketing out there. There's lots of great Facebook groups. Check out the local ones in your area. Put some posts out there. Hey, providing this service. Anybody is looking. Take it from there. So, last one, number 5. Get your financials in check. So this is something most people do not do when they start their business, and usually don't even do until like their first year, when they realize, oh, I got to pay taxes. Maybe I should get my ass in gear and pick up all those receipts and actually find a bookkeeper and like figure things out, because I don't know what I should be paying. Do this before you start your business, or if you've already started, do it as soon as possible. Hire a bookkeeper or figure out your bookkeeping. There's QuickBooks, there's Wave Accounting, there's other ones. It's not difficult. It takes a little bit of time. There's a little bit of setup. If you at all know anything about technology, you should be fine. And just start categorizing your expenses. Set up your bank account, set up your credit cards. It'll start, pulling in the information automatically. It's not a difficult thing, but it's maybe something you don't want to be doing. So definitely look into hiring a bookkeeper. If you're still on the I'm going to do everything myself, great, tackle it if you want to. But generally hiring someone is going to be your best bet, especially because it gives you capacity to do more work in the stuff that you're actually an expert in. And you want to have multiple bank accounts. So you're going to have your income account, your profit, your tax account, your expense account, and so you're gonna have like 4 to 5 different bank accounts. And the reason you want to set this up is because then you know where your money is all the time. If you want more help with that, connect with me. Be happy to walk you through that. That's it. Those 5 things. Pick a customer-centric name, choose your niche, get a logo, start marketing, and then get your financials in check. So if you do those 5 things before you start your business, things are going to run so much smoother. You're going to be well on your way just to launch and start just pulling in business and making money, doing all those things. So check out the links below, subscribe to the channel. Glad to have you here checking out the video. There's free course in the links, as well as my Facebook group to connect with other contractors in the network. Congratulations again on starting your business. Go make it happen.